I'm Madonna Daly, and this is Tai Chi 1, 2, 3. A lot of times people will say, well, can you do Tai Chi sitting? How would that work? It really works great. So I wanted to show you today how that happens. A lot of times maybe you have knees, or you just had something where you don't feel strong enough to stand up all the time. So please, do it seated. The thing with Tai Chi 1, 2, 3 is you just wear comfortable clothing, wear tennis shoes. We recommend not flip-flops or something like that, because it's all about feeling your foot being secure on the floor, even when you're sitting. Now, we're going to breathe. Focus on our breath. And our breath is going to be where our shoulders are relaxed like this, and it's just going to be right here, in the center. It's like our diaphragm. We call it, it's like a perineum. It's our main force, our furnace, where the heat goes, where the heat leaves. So inhale from right here and just feel ourselves expanding. And then just let it go. And as we exhale, it'll sink. And then just let everything relax down. One more time. As I inhale, I'm imagining the cord is pulling my head up as I get a little taller. And as I exhale, everything lets go. This collapses, it gets thin, down, and everything relaxes down. You might feel yourself more in your sit bones, on the top of those leg bones right there. Inhale again. And then this one thing will do more for your health and well-being than anything else. Taking the time to inhale slowly and fully, and then just let it all go out. I worked with some paraplegics a couple of years ago, and their doctors recommended Tai Chi, what we're doing today, because they were having a lot of trouble getting a lot of respiratory diseases and illnesses, where they didn't feel like they could get a breath, get up out of bed and do anything, so they just went sitting there in the recliner or whatever. The doctor said, we want them to get a bigger breath. So we started by just saying, okay, right here, inhale. And let it go. Everything just goes. And the veterans, because they were paraplegic, said, well, I can't feel anything from here down. How would I know? We don't have to actually feel it to know that it's happening. Like I don't have to feel the blood circulating in and out of my legs, my fingers, my toes, everywhere to know it's happening. I don't have to feel the digested food and all of the good components of that food in the blood going down to bring nutrition and vitamins and minerals to all of my body, but it happened. So the little point of faith says we don't have to be able to supervise it all the time, just know that it is happening. So here we're going to inhale, and then just let it all go. To help a little bit, I'm going to let my hands come up, kind of like I'm holding a big ball or hugging a tree. As I get ready to exhale, my elbows go down because they're heavier. Just let it all go. Inhale again. Then imagine there's a bag of sugar or flour, something heavy, on each elbow, and it just goes. This time I'm going to, as I get ready to inhale, I'm going to let my hands slide over my knees. My chin is down on my chest. Right here I inhale. All that new oxygen in my body wants it to lift up. And I exhale. The elbows go down first. I slide off over my knees. Inhale. And exhale. Now everything happens in circles, so I'm not going out and in. It's just like they slide off. Here, I inhale, they kind of come up. I lean back a little and they make a circle. Let everything make a circle. One of them's going to go down, make a circle up. Now the other one does that. These are all things you can do at home. However you spend a lot of the day, whether you're watching television, reading a book, watching the flowers come out, whatever it is you're doing, you can take a commercial break, warm up the coffee in the microwave break, and those times just inhale up. Notice my elbows are out, then they go down. We do it slowly. The slower the better. So we can be aware of our body and see how it feels as we're doing that. Right here, I'm going to let my hands just float over to the side. Then exhale, and float over to the other side. They still stay pretty much in front of me. I can see them right there. Right here. Tai Chi, the hands and the body are still stay fairly well aligned. You may have seen people going like this out, like that. That's not really a Tai Chi move, because this is a martial art, and we want to protect where all of our vital organs are. So I'm not going to be going like this, because somebody might come up with a sword and take care of my life, give it to somebody else. So we're just going to let them come up here, and then just exhale, and they get heavy again. I inhale, and they float back up. And I exhale. Right here, I'm going to let my one hand lie on my leg, palm up. The other one comes around on top. Looks like I'm holding a ball. This is called embracing the moon. It's like holding a full moon. Now, as I exhale, this hand's going to come down, and this one's just going to float out. Come back in. Inhale. Exhale. Now you can keep your hands pretty much like this, like I have on mittens. Now watch my wrist. See my wrist turn? Now I'm going to take it over to the other side, put this hand on the bottom, and I'm embracing the moon here. So if this one comes, I'm sorry, this way, apologize. This one comes down and this one floats out. So inhale. Come back in, let our hands float away. Inhale, as they come back in, the elbows get heavier, float away. Now we've learned at least 2 new moves. First thing with embracing the moon, and then this is called parting the horse's wild mane. Some people like to call it brushing the horse's mane, combing it out. But you get the idea. Just trying to get all the tangles out of the mane. It's nice and silky. And then we did it on the other side. Same thing. So we inhale. From here, we let our hands slide out. Inhale and let them drop, elbows drop. Kind of like rowing a boat. Just simply push, pull. I like to call it just floating away and inhaling it back up. So that's where I'm going to stop for today. Hope you enjoyed this. We're just going to build a library of Tai Chi moves so you'll know what to do and how to put it all together.